Hey, foodie gang, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? All right, third live stream of the day. We are gonna be prepping. Okay, thank you so much, Truth. I was wondering if it was working or not. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna be prepping tomorrow for real. We're gonna have the barbecue mukbang. It looks like we may have good weather tomorrow. So, if you missed the two live streams I did before this, make sure you check them out. We had Truth Teller up here telling us the truth and telling us his opinion as a former cop, what he thought about the inmates from New Orleans that escaped. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you. And then we talked about Remy Ma this morning. We talked about something else. I can't even remember, y'all. Remy Ma, Tory Lanez. Oh, and Megan Thee Stallion. That's what we talked about. Got my drink here. So we're prepping. We're going to be working on our shrimp boil packs. So if you were here yesterday, we did prep. And then I have shrimp, potatoes, sausage, and onions in here with a whole bunch of seasoning on it. And then we have our foil paper back here. So, we're gonna just chill out. We're gonna chill out. Hey, El Chiba, how are you doing? Hey, BATL. Oh, we got everybody in the building. Okay. So, y'all be loving these prep episodes. And it's kind of weird because I feel like I'm not really doing nothing. But y'all love it. So, here I am with another prep episode. This is season 4 pre-show part 2. Yesterday we prepped out. Tomorrow we're going to really be cooking. We're going to be eating. I know for sure Toy's going to be here. Lexi, you want some of this? Lexi, don't come up here 907 goodies trying to eat the garnish. You don't want no food? Or are you talking about the shrimp? I got my little drink right here, y'all. This is my motivation to get through this live stream. Okay, Lexi, what do you want to eat? Oh, some of the shrimp foil packs. Thank you. You know what? I did my hair. Because you know how you've been like, how you be walking around, you be like, dang, I look raggedy. So I did my hair this morning. I was supposed to do it last night, but I was so tired. I was like, let me just wake up early and then get into it. Look, don't worry about what's in my cup. Y'all remember when Lil Wayne said that? I have root beer and Jim Beam vanilla. That's what I got. But I got, see, I only drank half of it. So I'm not, I'm in my right state of mind. But how is everybody doing? What did you guys eat today? We're going to get started soon. But we're going to just chill out. Lexi said, can I get some? Oh, you want some of the shrimp? Some of the scrimps. Some of the scrimps. I love me some, Lexi said, I love me some root beer. I would tear it up every day. I like root beer with my liquor. Ooh. And El Chipo, I am so jealous of your gardening, and I gotta make my way over to your channel, girl. I've been so busy. But I remember when you first started the gardening and you were trying to get the dirt level, and they was giving you so much hard time. But now, thank you, El Chipo. But now El Chipo got vegetables that she getting from her garden, and she's doing all right. Because I remember Trey was in the comments, and Trey was like, you gotta level out the dirt. And you was like, it is level. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna start one day. Okay, so we're gonna cut up some parsley for garnish. Ooh, look at you, El Cheapo. Okay. El Cheapo finna get fit eating on vegetables. Lexi, you funny. How was your guys' day? What did you guys eat today? Oh my god. Did I tell you about my cereal? I literally had a bowl of cereal, right? And I had it on the counter like this. And then it fell over. All the milk in the cereal went on the floor. I was like, you know what? Because of this, I'm coming to the live a whole hour late. I'm tired. I need to slow down. And I was trying to do my hair. Trying to make me a bowl of cereal while I sat up under the hair dryer. Cereal fell. Had to clean it up, right? Tell me why I only had a little bit of cereal left. I was hurt. I said, man, that was like the majority of the cereal that I had left. So I only had like this much cereal, and then I made me a sandwich, cheese and egg sandwich. Lex said my day was good. Girl, I ate some grits. Ooh, I love grits. Grits, eggs, pancakes, and sausage. Okay, yeah, Lex, I'm coming to your house. Cleaning it up was very, very hard, Stuart. What I ended up doing, so messy. I had to I put a towel down, and then I scooped up a little bit of the cereal into the bowl, and I kept doing the towel, and I was shaking it off in the sink. It was so hard, and it was Frosted Flakes. I was so mad. I was so mad. And I really don't like wasting food, and the fact that I'm hungry and all my food just fell on the floor made me so mad. Okay, Lexi, I feel like, do you make cooking content? I feel like I went to your channel, but I could be wrong. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, I was so mad about that cereal that fell on the floor. I said, man. And then I got to clean it up. I have to do laundry. I was just so upset. So upset. But it's over now. I ended up making me a fried egg and then a cheddar cheese on some wheat bread. It was busting. Hey Kyla, how are you doing? How are you doing? You guys join my food group on Facebook, Foodie Gang fan page. If you are someone who likes to cook and you take pictures of your food, or if you want to get some new recipes, if you want to meet some foodies, tap into the Facebook group. I always say, here on 907 Goodies is cool. I love it. But it's just me cooking. I want to see what you guys are making. I need me some keto recipes. You know what? I have never done that before. And Lexi said, make what? Oh, no, I was saying, do you cook on your channel? Or do you have a channel? I have never tried a keto recipe. That would be a good challenge. Okay, hair. Are they food related? Tap that link that Nightbot is sending around and join the group. And go fast. We ain't cooking nothing. We just prepping out. And I'm just sitting here reading the chats, tapping in with y'all. But subscribe to the channel. Well, okay, so we're gonna prep. We're prepping out our shrimp boil bags, boil packs. Y'all see. In the inside, excuse me, it's gonna be shrimp, potatoes, onions, and I have sausage, reindeer sausage. Okay, Lexi, I feel like I went to your channel before. I feel like I even left a comment. Oh, Lexi, are you saying yes? Are you single? Or are you saying yeah till you make cooking content? Because some division asked you if you were single. When y'all be asking people if they're single, why y'all don't be having y'all pictures? It's very weird. Somebody asked me if I would marry them and they had a ski mask on their picture. I'm like, bro, that's not the way. You need to have an inviting picture with a smile. We need to see your face. Okay, Lexi, I feel like I have gone to your channel and I saw some of your cooking, and I feel like I even left a comment. Yes, people do be weird. If you're gonna ask me if I'm single, then have a picture. on your thing. Or if you're gonna ask to marry me and you got a ski mask on, that's not a compliment. And Fitness, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. This is my third live stream of today, so make sure you guys check out the other one. Big Boss Dog Uso is here. Yee! I like that. I like how you came in with that one. Okay. And, okay. Fitness said, where are you from? Okay, so the name of my channel, and it might be flipped, is 907 Goodies. 907 is actually the area code for Alaska. I am in Alaska. Where is everybody watching from? Let me know where y'all watching from. What states do we have in the building? Okay, Division trying to fly Lexi out. And then, okay, I see British Columbia. I don't know what Cali. Okay, MLU and Cali. West Palm Beach, Florida in the house. Okay, Boss Dog. I like that name. Lexi said, why y'all keep saying her name? Leave her be. Okay, Fitness, do you work out on your channel? And I say that because it says fitness, so I'm like, maybe she be working out. I be cooking, and I have Time for Tea, where we talk about hot topics. I do interviews. We will discuss all type of topics. I have everything. It's all about food. And Momo said, how do you like Alaska? You know what? I'm actually born and raised here, and we have a love-hate relationship. And any racetracks in Alaska? Yes, my cousin, my uncle, he actually has a couple of hot rods, and he races all the time, especially in the summer. Hey, Lauren, how are you? How are you? Okay, if you're a YouTuber, let me know what type of content. Division said Lexi, he was trying to shoot his shot. Well, Lexi, I think Lexi said she don't want to talk to you, Division. Okay, you trying to shoot his shot. Okay. Yeah, so my uncle does race cars all the time. He has like a collection. He loves these cars. I'll ride by in the summer. He'll be wiping the car off. It's already spotless, but he's still wiping. I'm like, bro. Well, Mama, what do you want to know about Alaska? Season 2 on my YouTube channel, I went outside a lot because I was like, the season that took place in the summer. So you guys can see some of the scenery in Alaska. Check out the cinnamon rolls at the lake. That was a beautiful live stream. But what do you want to know specifically about Alaska? Okay, let's get that. We can talk. Let's get that. We can talk. Yes, you guys connect with somebody in the chat. You know, come back to the channel, leave a comment, get a membership, tap in. Okay, you guys, when you're in the chat, don't send a super long message because my phone is small. So what happens is the chat gets stuck. And I'm not reading all that. If you want me to read that big of a comment, you need to send it with a super chat. You need to send some money with it. Okay? Or I'm not reading books. Okay? Alright, food gang. Okay, if you want to send a paragraph, send it with a super chat. And Momo said, I want to know about the weather. Okay, so right now it is a summertime. So it gets from like, I would say like 60 to 80. In the wintertime, it's super cold. Yeah, if you're going to send books, you got to send the book with some money. Or that book ain't going to get read. I ain't got time for all that. Look, Lexi already said she was single, okay? Lexi said she ain't got no man. Okay? Why y'all keep bothering Lexi? Leave Lexi alone. No, Momo, it doesn't stay cold year round. Like I said, season 2, I go to the lake a lot. I go to the water. I go to the parks. And I will be eating, during that time. And I even walk you guys around the lake or the water. Check out season 2 of my live portion, my live tab. Y'all better leave Lexi alone. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut some parsley. When I get parsley, I like to just cut it and have some in the fridge ready to go so that it makes, you have parsley ready to go. You can always have a garnish for your food and all that stuff. And I also like to wash my parsley. Not like with like a ton of water. And the video said, how do you have 3 jobs? Who are you talking to? You talking to Lexi? But no, honestly, in today's time, people have to work so much these days. They have to work so hard. It's crazy. Like, you work so much, you never even be home. Okay, y'all, leave Lexi alone. Boss dog, we do not care who your brother is. You're almost on your last leg. You're about to get the chopping block forever. We heard you. Your brother's tight. Okay. Okay. And then this knife I have, it has a knife guard. I really like it. Lexi said, I like people, that's my skin color. With long hair like mine. Okay, Lexi talking to y'all. So if you ain't her skin color and your hair is not long, leave her alone. I was like, let me get started. I've been down here talking to y'all for a minute. Let me get started. Okay, can y'all see everything? Is there enough light? Okay, boss. The boss dog said I can buy you anything you want we need. That's what all people say until you really get in a relationship with them. Then they ain't got no money. They lose their job. They need you to help them. But before you get into the relationship, they gonna do everything for you, right? Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Division. Now I use this for my waist, and this is where I'm gonna put the parsley that I cut up. Now Marshall came in with the negative energy. With the negative energy. Why people can't want a man? Come on now. And the reason why I put a paper towel on the bottom of this is because any of the like excess liquid, the towel will catch it. Ooh, Lexi, this is a good one. Lexi said, how old do I look? Y'all, how old does Lexi look? I would say you can't be no more than 30. You gotta be under 30. Boss Dog said 33. Okay, now after we do Lexi, want to do me. How old does Lexi look? I would say under 30 for sure. Definitely looks legal. Okay. Oh, someone said 27, but Lexi said I'm not 27. And then, yeah, the way the moderators work is I have to choose you as a moderator. You don't ask for a moderator. Or on some channels, people pay for wrenches. But I already have a lot of moderators, and I have a lot of moderators, but they could all be sleeping. But El Cheapo's in the chat. Shout out to El Cheapo, and she ain't playing with y'all. Okay. Boss Dog says 29 years old. Division says so around 22. Okay, Lexi, when are you gonna tell us? Cause we curious. So I got my parsley all cut up. I think I cleaned it up pretty good. She was at 18. Lexi said no. I don't think Lexi's under 18 because I've seen her content before. She definitely looks old enough. Old enough to be in here. It's weird when there's kids in here. You know, it's just weird. Boss Dog ain't giving up. Boss Dog ain't giving up. She said old enough to get with a full-time hustler. Kevin, come on now. Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. Do you see anything burning? Do I look like something burning? Some food just burning? Okay, Lexi, go ahead and let us know. Let us know who's the winner. Because everyone said like under 30. Some people said 20s. Other people said 18. What is it? Which one? If you're over 30, I'd be very surprised. Division said 24. We got 22 in the chat. Okay, what is it, Lexi? Hey, Bell Pepper, I love your screen name. You guys go ahead and support this channel. You can send a super chat. You can hit the Cash App. All that good stuff. Man, shout out to El Cheapo. So when I be doing these prep videos, I never know if it's gonna be popping or not, but y'all love them. Ooh, you gotta go. You gotta go. You guys, this is not one of those channels where we're gonna allow you to troll in the comments. We're gonna see you and we're gonna kick you out of here for life. That's it. Not disrespect will not be tolerated. Yeah. But it's okay, because we know the trolls are gonna happen. It's okay. But y'all make sure you hit the like button before you get the troll off. At least wipe your feet out the dough. At least come into the kitchen with some respect and hit the like button. No, Bell Pepper, we're not talking about you. Ooh, okay. I got 27. Hey, how are you doing, Kat? How are you doing? How are you doing? We are prepping out for our barbecue mukbang, but all we've done so far is cut up parsley, and I'm just talking to y'all on the chat. Okay, Lexi said 26. I was thinking that. I was like, watch Lexi be saying something like 25 or 26. Okay, now I'm going to ask you guys this. How old do you think I am? And if you've been watching this channel, you cannot comment because you already know. Yes, I am, Kat. I'm doing a barbecue tomorrow. We're going to have steaks, shrimp foil packs, ribs. We got some chicken. My sister's going to make some mac and cheese, baked beans, coleslaw. We're going to do some hot dogs for the kids. Oh, I like y'all. Okay, Boss said 29. Bell Pepper said 18. Boss Dog Uso said 22. Okay, you know what? Foodie Gang, I like y'all. I like the numbers y'all coming out with. Yeah, so we're doing the barbecue tomorrow. I think we're gonna have some good weather. I really want to get outside and grill. I purchased a purple grill, Foodie Gang, for us. And ever since I bought the grill, let me tell y'all something. Ooh, Cookie, don't play. You said 40. The disrespect. You're not going to be invited to the barbecue. I bought a purple grill, right? Tell me why ever since I bought this grill, the weather has been bad. It's like, damn, should I take this back? Lexi said you're 30. And El Cheapo, okay, I did a live stream with El Cheapo when we collaborated for her podcast, Mom AF. And her goal was like, you know how you can like set up goals? Her goal was if anybody sends a super chat, she's taking a shot. I was like, El Cheapo, why you didn't tell me we was doing that? I don't even got no liquor. So she's just taking shots. I'm just sitting there. El Cheapo, you know, whenever you want to collab again, and have you done episode 2 yet? Oh my goodness, Kat, I'm sorry to hear that. But we had a good time. Make sure y'all subscribe to El Cheapo's channel and check out her podcast. And she makes great content. Great mother. Always on vacation. She vacations like 20 times a year. I've never seen anybody take so many vacations. But as people, you definitely deserve it. Yes, we had a good time. And it was like the first episode of her podcast. And it was just perfect. Boss Dog said, can you hook me up with Lexi? Oh, I don't even know Lexi. Like that. You gotta put your own word in there. You gotta be a real nigga and stand on 10. Ooh, wait, Lexi hit back. Lexi clapped back. She said, I don't want you. Damn. Hey Matthew, how are you doing? How are you doing? I think a chickpea and garbanzo bean. Yeah, you know what? It's like Cupid's in here or something. Because everybody's trying to hook up in the chat. Yeah, Kat. Kat said, I stand on my own 2 feet. Yeah. Boss Dog. You can't have a name like Boss Dog asking for help to hook you up with a woman. You have to change your name. Oh, we got Brazil in the building. Y'all remember when the Olympics went to Brazil? Rio? It was beautiful there. Oh, Boss Dog said he hired. Oh, okay. I was going to tell you how old I was. I'm actually 31, and I'll be turning 32 this year. Lexi said, boss, like, how about this? You can buy my boy best friend. What? What, Lexi? That's. um, I don't remember the name of the wood. Okay, division. Okay, look, everybody in here is like putting out their resume, what they can do. Is everybody in here single? Does anybody got a man or a woman up in here? Is everybody single? Okay, in the chat, say single, not single. I want to know how many of us are single. Because y'all, everybody up in the chat trying to get with somebody. And Kat said, I just guessed that because I'm young, looking for my age, that you were too. Well, Lovin, if you want me to read your book, you know what to do. Send it with a super chat. Hit the like button, y'all. El Chipo said, single AF. Look, El Chipo is the only one who understood the assignment. You guys are typing all these words, but y'all ain't saying whether you're single or not. Ooh, Kat said, it's complicated. Yeah, girl, I feel like my life is too. And then Bell Pepper says, single, I'm dying, so can't really wife anyone. Bell Pepper, I don't know if you're serious or not, but if you are serious, prayers out to you. Nathan, how are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, chat, let me know, y'all single or not? We got El Chivo, Bell Pepper said something. We know Lexi, where she at with it? Boss dog, you got to be single. You trying to give Lexi that hard. And then Kat said talking and chilling, but shit, what? But not shit. What? You know what? I agree about that talking and chilling. Boss X said, I am. Yeah, boss dog, you better be single out here the way you moving around this chat. And if you wasn't, I'll take your girlfriend on you. I said, come get him. He out here trying to get with Lexi. Okay. The next thing we're going to work on is the shrimp foil pack. So I have my sheets of foil right here. And I have my shrimp here. I'm going to take the lid off there. I'm going to make more of my drink though. I'm going to add some more garlic. Some garlic and probably some more seasonings to it. Kendall, look, Kendall, you're about to get kicked out of here because clearly you have not watched my content. Clearly you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Clearly you are not the Foodie Gang because you would already know this answer. Okay, this is what I'm sipping on. I need to get a straw. This is what Have you ever had this before? Yeah, double tap the screen, hit the like button, support this channel. So Jim Beam Vanilla. This is really good mixed with root beer. I'm out of root beer, but even if you drink this on the rocks, it's still really, really good. It's still really good. Dang, why is everybody in the chat hurt? What's up with y'all? Everybody hurt. Yeah, so like even if you drink this on the rocks, it's still really good. But I like to mix it with the root beer because it tastes good. Okay, let's get the show started. Let's get this show on the road. Yes, it is really good over root beer. It reminds me of a root beer float. when I mix the Jim Beam with the root beer, the vanilla, the Jim Beam vanilla with root beer reminds me of a root beer float. That's why I like it. And El Chico, I'm so sick of you. Because when I had the black gloves, you and your son was saying I was looking like OJ. Now I got the white gloves and you still don't like it. I'm finna get some purple ones, okay? Dang, do y'all just not like when I wear gloves? But this is how you know what's going down at 907 Diddy's. When you gotta put your gloves on. So I'm gonna put this inside the foil packs. I'm gonna add some more garlic to this. And then tomorrow, I'm probably gonna put these in the oven, but you can put these packs on the grill. I'm gonna add a little bit more Cajun seasoning to it. You know, you gotta use that seasoning. And I already have the recipe. I've not done this recipe before on this channel, but I'm doing it again. So I'll post the recipe again under the video, probably tomorrow. Then we're gonna mix that. And we'll get right in there. This is why you need gloves. Well, I like gloves because you don't get your hands all dirty. So there's corn in here, shrimp, sausage. This is reindeer sausage. I don't know if you guys have ever had reindeer sausage. It's a street food that's popular in Alaska. Oh, now you see why I got gloves on. Y'all probably, you know what? You know what I learned in life? People gonna talk about you no matter what. You might as well live your life, be happy, and get on about your day. So you gotta be real careful. I wish I had an apron. I need to get some 907 Goodies aprons. Can I see that? Let me scoot back a little bit. And what I like to do when I'm like portioning these out, I like to make sure like each one has corn, some of it, you know, has shrimp, like a little bit of everything gets on there. Yes, I am cooking it tomorrow and I will set that up probably tonight. Okay, so I normally do Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast, which is members only. So if you, members only live chat. So if you have a membership, you can talk to us in the live chat. I normally cook. But you know what I was thinking? I kind of want to go out to eat breakfast. And then just, you know what I'm saying, have that be members only. And then, yes, we are going to be cooking tomorrow. I'll let y'all know what time. Yeah, I'm going to set that up soon. So then you put this like... Oh, and what I do for this, you guys, I make a seafood butter. You know how you have a seafood boil and you have like the ingredients and then you have a butter that you can dip your crab legs into or the crab meat? I like to make that butter to go on the side. So you get your little pack and you get some butter. Ooh, y'all so good. I actually wasn't going to make these, but my sister... When I made these last time, I gave her some, and she's been talking about them ever since. And she actually bought all the ingredients to make this. So I had absolutely no excuse why I could not do it. Okay, so we got that in there. So each one has corn, shrimp. Then we're just going to roll it up. I kind of want to change my gloves. Let me change my gloves. There's a lot of liquid in here. I want to strain this. And then I bake these in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour, or until the potatoes are soft. And it's perfect because it's like, it's the starch in here. You have the corn, you have the meat. It's like, you know what I'm saying? These are so good. Y'all out here grilling Lexi up in the chat. Okay. Then when I roll these up, I can kind of see like if I need to add more or what. And then what I'm going to do with this one. Ready to go. Bake that in the oven. And it's inside of the foil pack. When you unwrap it, it's going to be delicious. So good. Very simple recipe. Now this piece of foil is kind of small, so we're going to see what we can do with this. But yes, ever since I made these for my sister, for Toya, she has been talking about these. And she actually wanted me to make these for her on Mother's Day. But I didn't have the stuff, so. And then you can prep these out the day before. And then you can just pop them in the oven, then it's ready. Then it's ready. Oh my God, why are y'all so sad out here? Why everybody keep coming through something they sad? Why y'all sad out here? You got the wrong energy. You're supposed to be happy. Okay, so we made that one. And when this cooks, all that flavor, it's just gonna cook in there. It's gonna be hot and steamy. The potatoes are gonna get soft. The shrimp will be cooked. The sausage will be delicious and seasoned just right. It'll be like a seafood boil, but it won't be a seafood boil. This is a shrimp boil pack. Ready to go. And Willington, yes, I will cook for you. Yes, I sure will. I like cooking. Get mine. Okay, I prepped this out yesterday, so now there's a lot of liquid in the bottom. So I'm gonna strain it real quick. You get the liquid off. And then what we have to do next is we're going to portion out some foil. You see that all that seasoning up in there? Woo! Yes, it sure is. And then when you're baking these, your house would just smell so lovely. I remember my daughter's friend came over, and I think I was making spaghetti, and she was like, "Ooh, that smells good." I was like, "Do you want some?" She was like, "Yes." I always make spaghetti. Hey, Jihanda, I just tapped into your live. Well, if you did it earlier, well, I just tapped in, hit the like button. Shout out to Jihan because this is my third time going live today, and every live he has at least stopped by, said hello. Shout out to Jihan. He gonna be mad because as usual we got onions in the mix, and Jihan does not like onions, but you can make these shrimp foil packs without onions. And then Jihan, we're prepping for tonight, but tomorrow, I know I've been telling you guys about this barbecue for a long time. We are going to cook tomorrow. And we're going to have a barbecue mukbang. We got steaks, we got ribs, chicken, this, baked beans, coleslaw, mac and cheese. We're going to have so much food that I know that we're going to have to make plates of food for the homeless and give it away. But the last time we did it, it felt so rewarding giving out food to people who are less fortunate. Because it's just like, we're so used to having, well, for me, we've always been blessed to have food in my family. And we're always cooking, as you guys can see. And so it just felt nice to feed people that don't have food. So, you know. Okay. Johanna said no barbecue turkey burgers. I haven't had a turkey burger in a long time. Johanna, we might have to do a turkey burger for season 4. Because I haven't had a turkey burger in a long time. When I was in Portland, they used to serve those on the grill. I'm just getting some foil prepped out to make some more foil packs. The great thing about this recipe is that you can prep this out the day before, clean up everything, and the next day you can just put this in the oven and you don't have to clean up anything. It is so wonderful. So wonderful. Okay, I think we got enough foil. But we gonna see. Let me move some things around. Let's get serious here. This is what we used to do in catering. They be like, move faster! You be standing in the same place all freaking day. All day. Okay, make sure y'all go back and check out the live streams from earlier today. We had a former cop react to the 10 inmates that escaped from jail in New Orleans, and we had a great conversation. And then earlier we talked about Rumi Ma, Papoose, Tory Lanez, Megan, all that stuff. Now we back in the kitchen. You know the thing I love about my content is that when you watch it and you walk away from the live stream, you walk away feeling positive or being happy. I never wanted to have a channel where it didn't make people happy. Like, that was never my mission. I actually started YouTube making children's content. So happiness was just what I was going for, you know what I'm saying? And I love that you can watch my content and be happy when you leave, and you may even learn something that you never knew. And Bell Pepper said free Tory. When I do my time for tea, I'm in StreamYard. So I drop the link so that you guys can come up and share your thoughts and react to the story with me. And I love it because I get to talk to you guys. You know? So a lot going on. With the time for tea, I like to do it during the week, right? So Monday through Friday is when I try to do time for tea. And then I'll cook like in the evenings or on the weekends a lot. I had to stop cooking so much. You know why I stopped cooking so much? Because I was like, I'm eating too much food. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem with cooking all the time for your content. Or eating. That's why like those people that have like those mukbang channels, I'm like, nah, I can't have one of those. I'll be fat for real. Okay, it is 9:45 and I'm in Alaska. Let me know, chat, what time is it where you're watching from? I'm gonna see if y'all up past y'all bedtime or not. And Bosek said, now what? Hey, Breeze, how are you doing? Okay, thank you so much, Breeze. Yes, shout out to Breeze, always doing the research for me here at 907 Goodies. He will send me videos. He will let me know what's really going on. And if I'm wrong on time for tea, he will correct me. Okay? Okay, so division at 8 a.m. Bell Pepper said 1 a.m. 1:45 in Virginia. Okay, we are prepping out for tomorrow. We're really gonna have that barbecue. And if something happens, we got to do it in the house. It doesn't matter. We're having a barbecue mukbang, and we are going to officially kick off season 4 the right way. This is the pre-show, and we are just prepping during this episode. Right now, I'm working on shrimp boil packs, or shrimp boil foil packs, whatever you want to call it. So we have potatoes in here, reindeer sausage, corn, onions, a lot of Cajun seasoning, Old Bay, some garlic, and this is going to be so good. So good. And then, we ain't done though, we ain't done. With these, I serve it with a seafood butter. And so it's kind of like a seafood boil without the crab. But it is delicious. And you can just grab your pack and go. It's easy cleanup, because the same thing that you cook it in is what you serve it out of. It's perfect. Okay, bell pepper's at 146. Okay, and y'all know what I said. If I miss a comment, you want me to read it? Send it with some money. Send it with some money. And I'll make sure I read it. And you want to make sure, you see how this one's like kind of like opening? You want to make sure that it is closed so that when it cooks, it can steam. You want to, because like if you have a big old hole in the middle, when it cooks, all that air is going to get out. All that heat's going to get out too. Hey, Shonda, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? This one's kind of giving me trouble. This one doesn't have any corn, but that's okay. Hey, I'm Android gang too, y'all. Look, I'm Android gang. I don't like to. I'm not one of those people. I kind of want to save this and cook it and eat it for tonight. I'm not one of those people that likes to waste money. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm cheap. I'm cheap. It's okay. I be like saving food in the fridge and stuff. I'm always looking for something that's on sale. When I go shopping, I go right to the clearance section. Y'all, I'm cheap. But how was everybody's day? Are you guys ready for the weekend? It is the weekend. Ooh, this one. Oh, I got a lot up in this one. I'm gonna have to send this out. And if this happens, just take some out. If you're having a tough time sealing it, take some out, rewrap it. Ooh, Bree said we got tornadoes. Patty would say you making me hungry. I always tell people this. If you come to 907 Good Eats and you do not get hungry, I need to get a new job. Because when you... There are people out here who can't cook, but they think they can, bless their heart. And their food just is a turn off. I want y'all to be hungry when you come here. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's 907 Good Eats and not 907 Nasty Eats. We got good food here. We got good food out here. And then when I make the seafood butter, I put some butter, garlic, Old Bay seasoning, and Cajun seasoning in it. You take one of these potatoes out when it gets cooked. You take one of the sausages out and you dip it in the butter. Woo, y'all. Trying to tell y'all. Somebody gonna ask me earlier. Somebody gonna ask me, can you cook? What? Look. You just need to look at my channel. And I don't even go around telling people I know how to cook because you can tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look at my content, my pictures, my posts, and you can see the good food. So, I don't even be debating people about that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna eat this one. We're gonna cook this one together. Hey, Dan! How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. He said that lady can cook. Yes, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Someone put some respect on my name, okay? We ain't even put some respect on my name. Ooh, I have some more potatoes in the fridge. I'm gonna add them to this, and we're gonna cook this one. I'm gonna turn the oven on, and yeah, I'm just gonna cook it and show it to y'all. And the rest, I'll save for tomorrow. But I'm going to show y'all what it's supposed to look like. Okay? Stick around. Stick around. Dan, how have you been? How have you been, Dan? I hope you've been staying out of trouble. So we're going to just put that off to the side right there. And then you don't want your pan to be too crowded, or your baking pan to be too crowded, because you do want them to be able to cook. And Dan says she can cook. Dan, I miss you. I miss your little jokes. And you know what, Dan? Everybody in here is sad today, so we need you. Dan says she can cook, but I can't get to her house. Dan, everybody in the chat is sad today for some reason. I'm not sure why. So we need your jokes to kind of lighten up the mood. I don't know what's going on with the food again. I don't know why everybody's sad. And then Bree said, yeah, Alaska. I have a couple of potatoes here, like leftover potatoes. I'm going to, I kind of want to retoss them and cook one and let you guys see how it's going to look. Let me put it in here. And yes, I prepped this out. This is what it looks like. The shrimp foil pack has shrimp, reindeer sausage, potato, onion. This is the little bit that's left. I'm gonna retoss it with some more seasonings, and we're actually gonna cook this one. These ones though are for tomorrow, but I'm gonna cook one so that y'all can see how it looks. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm a little hungry. So we're gonna cook it, and I'm gonna show y'all what it do in real life and all that stuff. Slap your mama Cajun seasoning. Put a little bit of this in there. We're gonna put some Old Bay seasoning in there. I'm gonna toss it like this. Seasoning on there. I'm gonna toss it like that. We're gonna put it back into our foil pack. We're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna toss this baby in the oven when our oven gets hot enough. And we're gonna just let it cook while we work on some other stuff. One always gotta run away for good. Okay, so we're gonna just put this in there like that. That seasoning, y'all see that? That's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. Take this glove off. Oh, and I have the perfect size tray right here to put this on. I would advise when you put this in the oven, put a tray underneath it in case any juices run out of these foil packs, or if there's like a hole in there, put something underneath it so that it doesn't run, you know, in case it runs. I'm gonna wrap it up like this. And Bree said when he makes these, he uses chicken because he can't have shrimp. So if you're someone that cannot have shrimp, you can always use chicken. I've even seen people use steak which I want to do those steak foil packs really, really bad. Because that sounds good to me. So this one is ready to go in the oven. And then you must be talking to the chat. Because I don't remember. I don't remember talking about YouTube channel with you. You must be talking to the chat. And then I'm gonna wipe this counter off real good. And I'll bring these back in a second. Just wipe this counter off real good. Yeah, steak does sound good. I saw someone do steak foil packs, and I was like, that sounds freaking bomb. I want to do that. I think they had like steak, peppers, maybe onions in it, and potatoes. It looked really, really good. And you could put like steak seasonings in it as opposed to like Old Bay, you know what I'm saying? But that sounds really good. We might have to do that one day for the game. So I'm just going to wipe down the counter really good because it has that shrimp on there. You guys will be surprised how much cleaning cooks have to do. Cooks have to do a lot of cleaning. And when I first got into the kitchen, I really wasn't prepared to do all of this cleaning. But you have to do a lot of cleaning. Because if you do a shift on the grill, well, after that shift, you can't just leave the grill like that. You gotta clean it. So it's just a lot of cleaning that we have to do as cooks. Especially when you're at home and washing your own dishes. That was one good thing about the kitchen, is that they had dishwashers. But if you burn your pan, out of respect for the dishwashers, you're supposed to go wash it yourself. You shouldn't be sitting back. Yes. Bree says steak definitely busting. Have you ever made it before with steak? Because Bree's be cooking too. Somebody came in my chat one time. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, somebody came in my chat one time and they were like, men cook better than women. I said, bro, if I go to a restaurant and my food is nasty, I really don't care if it's a woman or a man. Like, I don't care. You know, I've seen women that can cook, and I've seen men that can cook, and I've seen men that can't cook, and I've seen women that can't cook. It's really not about gender. But I was like, y'all just love arguing about the stupidest stuff. Oh, you said you made it before? Breeze, what did you put in it when you made it? What did you put in it? But yeah, people be arguing about the stupidest stuff. Like, at some point you just gotta say, I just want to argue. That's it. I just want to argue. And then, y'all, people are so crazy. Bree said, yeah, no gender preference when it comes to cooking either. It's good or not. Yeah, that's how I feel. And honestly, that's really what it's about. I've seen men that can cook. I've seen men that can't cook. It's really not about gender. It's about your passion for cooking. Your love of food. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And not everybody has to know how to cook, 3-star, 5-star meals. when y'all trolls gonna learn, huh? don't y'all trolls get tired? You guys, so for Christmas, I did like a Christmas marathon. I think I did like 10 live streams in 4 days, right? And one of those days was on Christmas, right? Bro, they was trolling me on Christmas. I said, bro, take a break. Y'all don't have to do this. It is Christmas. Why are you trolling on Christmas? Like, do you not have a life? Like, I'm gonna be up here for the rest of the year. But Christmas, come on now. I couldn't believe it. Like, bro, go sit down somewhere. We don't care what you think. It's crazy, but like, these trolls work harder than the content creators. They be up here 365, 24/7. I could go live at 3 a.m., 2 p.m., 7 p.m., and at every hour, they gonna be here. No matter what time it is, what I'm talking about, they coming in to hate. And somebody was asking me, they were like, oh, the chat got stuck. But look, it's an infestation of trolls. But I was like, bro, it's Christmas. You guys have the rest of the year. Like, I'm not going anywhere. You're not gonna ruin my day. Your girl got thick skin. I grew up and with a lot going on. You're really not bothering me, but you are irritating me. It's like, get out of here. Y'all say y'all don't want women to cook, or y'all want women to cook. I'm in the kitchen cooking. Still a problem. No matter what else people, they gonna have a problem. But the way the moderators work is if I see you in here a lot, I'll make you a moderator. But right now, I have a lot of moderators, so I think I'm good. But yeah, these trolls be working overtime, working harder than the content creators. Oh, Reese, I hit that button by mistake. It's okay. Well, one thing I say, I know Breeze is on it. And I'm savage with it. I'll hide you on the channel forever. You know, I ain't let nobody rock out in the comment section that's disrespectful. You're immediately gonna get the chopping block and you're gonna get out the kitchen. You're gonna be shunned from the kitchen. We're not playing. El Chipo's being sweet though. She timing y'all out. Me, I'll hide y'all from the channel. So y'all better be on your best behavior. And Breeze said you wanted something, that's why they trolling. Breeze, do you get trolls on your channel? I know like people be getting trolls. And it's crazy because it's like, I literally just be cooking. Like, what is the problem? What is the problem? With Breeze said, I'm on to something. I got the secret. So, we got our shrimp boil packs. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our barbecue sauce. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring a pot over here and then we're going to measure out all the ingredients, mix it up while we wait on the foil pack. We're going to just hang out. We're going to just hang out. We're going to just hang out and chat. Oh, Breeze said he get trolls too. Okay. I honestly feel like somebody's paying these trolls. There's no way that you have that much time in your real life to be a hater. Like, somebody has to be paying them. There's no way. Okay, so we're making barbecue sauce. Yes, you can buy barbecue sauce from the store. There's nothing wrong with that. On last Sunday, I made meatloaf. And I ended up buying another container of ketchup. So I have a lot of ketchup. So I was like, you know what? I should just make a barbecue sauce. I have ketchup. I have a little bit of brown sugar left. So we're going to just make barbecue sauce. Once I put all the ingredients in here, I put it on the stove and I let the sugar dissolve. Because you know how brown sugar be like clumping up? So And Breeze agrees. He said trolls are paid. They gotta be. There's no way. There's no way. So I have my notebook right here. I'm gonna put these foil packs in the fridge. I just wanted to show them to you guys. They're very simple, easy to make, and if you're making these the day before, they are ready to go into the oven. This is dinner, completely done. You can make a butter. I like to make a butter on the side, but you don't have to. It's not a requirement. Okay, I got some garlic and I got some butter. I normally like to use fresh garlic, but I don't have it right now. I need to go to the store, for real. When I go to the grocery store this time, I'm going to make sure I get some more onions and some garlic. Those are good items to have in your pantry and have at home, especially if you like to cook. Having onions and garlic is really, I'm telling you, onions and garlic, in my opinion, will elevate any dish. And they're inexpensive and they're really good. Now, if you don't like onions, disregard everything I'm saying. So, I have a notebook that I have completely filled up. So I got a new notebook for season 4. I filled up my notebook from page to page. So I got a new notebook and we're going to start writing down recipes as we cook. And one day I'm going to make a cookbook. I've got like 3 pages down. Hey Arnell, what's going on? And okay, so Bree said, are they easy to grow in Alaska? What's easy? A mukbang is when you have a lot of food. So we're just prepping out right now, Arnell. Tomorrow we are going to have a barbecue mukbang. I have not set up any of the live streams for tomorrow, but I'm going to try to do Saturday foodie gang breakfast. I'll let you know if anything changes. And we're going to have a barbecue mukbang. Garlic and onion. I am not too sure because I don't have a green thumb. But my neighbor does have a garden. I'll have to ask him that. And I know at the Alaska State Fair. Hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure the music is not copyrighted. Okay, at the Alaska State Fair, they do have like a contest to see who can grow the largest like squash and certain type of vegetables. But I have to ask my neighbor that. He has more gardening knowledge and he actually has a garden. But I did not have the green thumb, y'all. It's so sad. It's giving me, but I know I can learn. One day I want to be like El Cheapo and have a garden. And I feel like a garden in today's time is actually a really good deal. So, we're making our barbecue sauce. So, we got our ketchup here, we got our brown sugar, and we're going to have to grab all the other ingredients. I'm going to grab these real quick. had to get some more paprika. Look, I'm like getting down to the bottom. And then Brisa out here, he's in Virginia. I have to plant them the end of fall so I don't get them early spring. Yeah, so I'll have to check with my neighbor because he's like really into gardening. Then we have liquid smoke. I'm gonna tell y'all, but I'm okay. I'm okay. Worcestershire sauce. This right here will get you through. I just haven't made any new gardening videos. Yo, you have gardening videos on your channel? That's what's up. Okay, I found it after looking for it forever. Onion powder. Hey, shout out to Arnell. He said, what's your plans for the month of June? Finally found the onion powder. Thank you so much, Arnell, for coming through with $5. Thank you so much. Y'all show Arnell some love in the chat. Okay, so this is my plan for the month of June. We are in season 4 officially. This is the pre-show. Tomorrow we're going to have the barbecue mukbang, and I'm hoping that we get outside. During season 4, I plan to film a lot of outdoor content. So I'm going to do what I did last time in season 2, which was the summer season where I was going to the lake, going to the park, and I will be eating various things at the lake. I feel like coffee at the lake is always beautiful, so, you know, serene. So that is my plan for June, is to continue with the time for tea and then go outside as much as possible and shoot that content, because June in Alaska is actually a really nice month, and so is July. Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate that, Josiah. And Bree said, salute Arnell. Yeah, y'all show Arnell some love in the chat. And you guys support the channel so that we can be able to go outside and eat good food. I kind of want to do a burger at the park. I was thinking about sushi. That's a good one. What are some foods that you want to see me eat next to the lake? So yeah, that's my plan for June. It's to get outside as much as possible. Continue to do the time for tea. I really enjoy my content, and I love making content. You know, it's like I just love it. I love cooking. I love making content. I love talking to you guys, and that's why I really like these prep episodes. The prep episodes are newer. I didn't really do this in the beginning, but seeing that you guys love it so much, I love when I'm able to prep and talk to you guys. So right now we're mixing together the stuff for barbecue sauce. We're gonna put some ketchup in there, and we're just gonna put all this ketchup in there. And I will be I have the recipe for barbecue sauce, so I'll be putting that on this video, as well as the recipe for the shrimp boil packs. I was gonna bang it on the side, but I was like, I'm gonna not make a lot of noise. And the reason why I have so much ketchup is because I made meatloaf, and I ended up buying another container of ketchup. And I was like, you know what? Because I have like one container of barbecue sauce, but it really isn't that much. And I was like, you know what? Instead of me buying barbecue sauce, let me just make it. It's actually really easy to make and really, really good. We make it yourself. We got some brown sugar here. My brown sugar is like completely clumped up, but we are going to heat up this sauce. During that time, the brown sugar will break down, so don't even worry. And when you're in the chat, be on your best behavior, or you will be put on the top block. We won't get you up out of here. But shout out to Arnell for coming through with the $5. It's been a really great day as far as content creation goes, conversations. The first live stream we had, we was up here for 4 hours. We had a great time talking about Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, Remy Ma, Papoose, Clarissa Shields, and Easy the Black Captain. Then we came back and we had a former cop react to the 10 inmates that escaped out of jail in New Orleans. And now we're here prepping. So it's just been a great day as far as content creation is concerned. Ooh, I can already smell the pack in the oven. It smells good. It's been in there for about 20 minutes. I'm going to put 30 minutes on the timer just so I don't forget about it. We're going to check it when it gets done, and we're going to see what it looks like. And then, girl said, what are you cooking? We are just prepping out for tomorrow. Right now, we're mixing together some barbecue sauce. We're making our barbecue sauce from scratch. And I have a shrimp foil pack in the oven. I prepped out a bunch of them for tomorrow. And what I'm going to end up doing, most likely, Foodie Gang, is moving you guys over to the stove so that we can continue the cooking part. Hey, Brandon, how are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, thank you so much for coming in, Kendrick. And definitely important to get some rest. I agree with that part. So like I said, the brown sugar is clumped up. It's okay. We are going to heat up our sauce so that all the flavors can really cook together and the brown sugar can dissolve. I'm going to put a little bit of vinegar in here. And I don't have honey, but a little bit of honey does normally go in there. But if you don't have honey, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. You can put a little bit more sugar in there. Some of this in there. Worcestershire sauce. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join my Facebook food group, Foodie Gang fan page. Okay, so we got that in there. Now we're gonna go in with the paprika. I try to get some more of this. Look how much paprika I don't have. I almost don't even need to measure that. I could probably just dump all this in here. There ain't that much left. I love paprika when I be making my breakfast potatoes. It tastes so good. That in there. Oh my gosh, I just missed the bag for a second time. We're gonna go in with some garlic powder. You guys, I absolutely love fresh garlic and I really enjoy garlic powder. I do feel like this is an essential to have in your pantry for when you are cooking. I don't think I've ever met anybody who didn't like garlic. Hey Angel, hi, hey, how are you doing? You know, we were just talking about Mexico earlier today. I'm going to go in with a little bit of salt. Yes, Brandon, we're making barbecue sauce from scratch. When I buy barbecue sauce, my kind that I like is Sweet Baby Ray's. I really like Sweet Baby Ray's, and that's normally what I would use, but I had a lot of ketchup, so I was like, you know what, let me just make my barbecue sauce from scratch, and if I have to buy more ketchup, that actually is okay. But it feels really like, it feels good when you make stuff from scratch, because you're like, oh, I did that, and you can taste the difference. Yes, Sweet Baby Ray's is my favorite. That's the one. That's my go-to. I'm not making tacos during this live stream, but I have made a ton of tacos on this channel. Check out some of my content. There's like this community thing that's like right over my face, and I hope that you guys don't see that too. And I don't know how to move it. Okay, this is another pantry essential I feel is onion powder. Onion powder, garlic powder are really great to have in your pantry and in your season cabinet. Really great. I know I know a little bit, not much. I know como estas. That's it, that's about it. And I know like bien, you know, like just a couple of words. Not like, I'm not gonna go to Mexico and be speaking Spanish to people. I'm not that fluent. Okay. Ooh, almost hit the thing. Black pepper, another essential. If you don't have black pepper in your house, man, that's exactly why you need to tune into this YouTube channel. Because I'm going to tell y'all, get you some black pepper. It's essential. Let me see how it looks. All the stuff I put in there. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to add in the liquid smoke. And I have my recipes right here, y'all. I'm not just making up numbers and all that stuff. I'm actually looking at something. When I cook, I don't need recipes. Because I know how I can literally freehand this and it'll taste good every time. But the reason why I write down my recipes now, and I'm so serious about it, is so that I can share them with you guys and you're able to go home and cook what I'm cooking. Because I'm giving you guys recipes. But there was a time in my life where I ain't measured out nothing. Everything was freehand. Like I said, I could literally throw stuff in here and it would taste good. But I measure it out for y'all. So we're going to put that liquid smoke in there. Now, this liquid smoke is pretty important. It adds a lot of flavor. It adds that smoke flavor. I'm making homemade barbecue sauce. And then we're just prepping on this episode. I have I prepped out shrimp boil packs with you guys. And I also have one in the oven that I am going to cook. That I'm cooking, and then we're going to eat it together. And we'll probably make a butter. So there's the barbecue sauce, and we stir it around. And then next, we're going to move over to the stove. I got to move some stuff around, but we're going to go to the stove, and we're going to cook. Once the brown sugar really melts, you'll see the barbecue sauce take on a brownish color. Once that brown sugar really melts and dissolves. So, we're prepping out for the mukbang tomorrow. The barbecue mukbang. We're going to have steak, chicken, shrimp foil packs, hot dogs, baked beans, macaroni and cheese, coleslaw. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can't remember what it is. We're going to have a lot going on. And I have not set up that live stream, but I will. I already have the thumbnail made. I just have to set it up. So. And then we're going to take this to the stove and we're going to cook it. And let me get a spot for us so we can move over here. And then if we need to, I have some more ketchup. We'll add more ketchup to this if we want to make more barbecue sauce. Ooh, sorry about the noise, y'all. Sorry about the noise. Okay. The light's gonna go off. I'm gonna turn it back on. I'm gonna move you guys over to the stove. And we're gonna finish up our barbecue sauce. And we're gonna make a butter, seafood butter for our shrimp foil pack. That will be done in a little bit. So stick around to the end so you can see how the packs are gonna look. And then we'll take it out and then we'll make sure the potatoes are soft. If the potatoes are not soft, we'll put the pack back in the oven. You want to make sure that all of your food, you know, like your potatoes are soft. The shrimp should definitely be cooked. Well, I'm going to move you over to the stove. You ready? Okay, so I have the tables set up. You guys see it with the tablecloths on there. Set up for tomorrow. Ooh, that's hot. Okay. We got the sauce in here. Let me get a pan out. Oh, let me get the ring light. So this is the pan for the butter. Okay. You know, I move around my kitchen so many times. Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing, Parker? How are you doing? We are prepping out for tomorrow. And we were over at the counter, but I moved you guys over to the stove just so that we can finish up our barbecue sauce. And we're going to make some seafood butter for our shrimp foil packs. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go, go. And then this is sweet cream butter salted. If you get salted or unsalted, it's honestly, it will not make that big of a difference. Let's just be real here. Now, if you're baking, that's a whole different story and a different ball game. going back in with that Old Bay seasoning and the Cajun seasoning. We're making a seafood butter so that we can dip our shrimp in, our potatoes in, our corn in, our sausage in. And the type of sausage that I use for this is actually reindeer sausage. I don't like. Have you ever had reindeer sausage? And hey, Hosiery, how are you doing? How are you doing? Barbecue sauce right here, and then we got our seafood butter right here that we got going on. For the butter, you can make it on low. You don't need to like have it be super hot. Smells really good in my house right now. I'm smelling that foil pack in the oven. Smelling really good. Remember when I told you guys when the brown sugar breaks down, the sauce will turn brown. Will turn like it's taking off that ketchup color. And then when this cooks a little bit more, we're going to taste this and see what it tastes like. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? How are you doing? Girl, it has been a day. It has been a day. This is our third live stream for today. We're prepping out tomorrow because we are going to officially kick off season 4. And remember, Angela, you were here when we ended season 3. And I was like, we're not going to have a long break. We are doing some prep. We're making some barbecue sauce, homemade barbecue sauce. And then we have our seafood butter here. We have a foil pack in a shrimp foil pack in the oven. I prepped out some other ones, but there was a little bit left. So we're going to, I was like, we might as well go ahead and eat this. Ain't what's left. We're making some steak. We have ribs. Chicken, we got hot dogs, baked beans, macaroni and cheese, and a little bit of coleslaw. Y'all, we finna be grubbing tomorrow. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna have so much food left over that we are gonna feed the homeless probably. And I am not gonna need to cook for a couple of days. And when y'all in the chat, be in your best behavior. We're going to just block you, get you up out of here, and roll on with our lives. And you guys, I am actually, I don't give dating advice on this channel. But Angela, how are you doing? How's your week been? Angela was here on Sunday when we had the season finale. We did a meatloaf dinner. We chopped it up with y'all for like 3 hours. 3 hours. So I got 9 minutes left on the foil pack in the oven. We're going to take it out. We're going to see if the potatoes are soft enough. So I cooked it for about 50 minutes at 400 degrees. And I cooked it really high because we got to go. And Angela said, what time? Oh, what time are we doing it tomorrow? I am not sure of the time. This is why. Because I'm looking at the weather. if everything goes all right, we're gonna have breakfast. We're gonna go out to eat in the morning, and then I will let you guys know on my community wall what time we're gonna have dinner. Because the weather, it's all gonna depend on the weather, honestly. Especially if we're trying to, have a barbecue. It's all gonna depend on the weather. Sorry, Angela, I don't have an answer for you. But y'all make sure y'all have the notifications turned on so that when we do boot that live stream up, you get notified. And you guys know when I go live, I'll be up here for a while. So there's that too. Be up here for a while. How was your day, Angela? And I'm actually gonna taste this. See what it means. So y'all can see, look at that color. And you guys saw how it first was when I put the ketchup in there. I tell you, once the brown sugar breaks down, it makes the sauce kind of turn brown. I actually want to put a little bit more sugar in there. I wish I had the honey to kind of balance it. It is really, really good. I'm gonna put a little bit more sugar, or maybe I should wait till I'm actually gonna wait until the sauce gets hotter. I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna wait until all that sugar breaks down. And, ooh, Angela, that smells like a great day to me. She said, stayed at the beach all day. I haven't been to the beach in a long time. That was one thing that when I lived in Oregon, I kind of started going to the beach, near the time I was going to leave. I wish I would have enjoyed the beaches more. But when me and Ava go on vacation, that's one place we gotta go to is the beach. I don't really like getting in the water and stuff, but I like to just sit in the sand, look cute. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to really get in the water. I just like to make it look like I'm swimming by wearing a swimsuit. Ooh! Angela Hurst had cooked garlic broccoli shrimp in the car. Oh, thank you, Marcus. There's this member on my food group on Facebook. She is a trucker. And she makes a lot of meals actually in her truck. And one thing that really drew me to her content was I could not believe how good the food she was making out of her truck looked. I almost didn't believe her that she made it in her car until she did the whole behind the scenes look. But she makes amazing food out of her semi truck. And if you really think about it, food trucks are cars. So she makes some good meals, and she always has these kitchen gadgets that are just perfect for on the go. And it's she makes some good meals. I think the reason why she cooks in her truck, because you gotta think, if you're on the road a lot, and every meal, if you go out to eat and pay for it, that could get kind of expensive. And not to mention, some of that food on the road probably isn't good. So she has figured out a way to make her own meals, and it's so fascinating. She'll have a teapot. She'll have it's an air fryer ninja. I forgot what kind of device it is or gadget, but she does a really good job on these meals, and they're all out of her truck. And she has a whole setup. It's amazing. But Angela, you made me remember her meals because you're talking about cooking in your car. And I'm like, look, just because somebody said they cooked out of their car does not mean that what they making ain't good. Because that woman has really changed my opinion. Because she makes some delicious meals. I be watching the whole video too. I'll be sitting there watching, and then she had like she had a teapot. And on this teapot, it had like different degrees that each tea should be cooked to. And I was like, wow, I never knew that. I always cooked this, I never thought about that. I thought it was just hot water. But it was like 165 for black tea, 170, 175. It was like a bunch of different like numbers on there. And I'm like, this woman is dedicated. But that is the great thing about my food group on Facebook. Is that you really see people from all over the world. There's people from India, from the US in there, and from China. It's just, from Korea. It's just very, very fascinating to see. So here's the butter that we're making. And I'm about to take this pack out and we're going to see what it's hitting for. And we got our barbecue sauce on. We're letting that cook, letting this do its thing. And the barbecue sauce is for tomorrow, so we're not really in a rush with that. Because I don't need it for today. But shout out to Arnell, the sponsor of the show, with the $5. You guys support the channel so that when we go into season 4, we go into season 4 the right way. And we're able to eat outside as much as possible. Because we got some money on the table to keep the stove on. Let's see if this is what this is looking like. You don't see it. Let me turn out a little bit more. I can't even see it. Ooh, the potatoes are soft. Oh yes, Toya is making mac and cheese, baked beans, and she's making coleslaw. And she contributed all the ingredients for the shrimp foil packs because she loves them. And she actually wanted me to make these for Mother's Day for her. But she loves these, so she got the potatoes, she got the sausage, and this is reindeer sausage. She got the shrimp, the onions, everything. She is not playing about this recipe. Okay, let me get a container for the butter, and let me give y'all a better view. So we got the pack. The pack is done. The potatoes are soft. The shrimp is cooked. And you know what I like to do? I like to drizzle a little bit of butter and a little bit of parsley on top. Y'all can see that steam. We got our container there for the butter. We're going to give this butter like a second more to cook. Oh, I think I'm supposed to put some garlic in here. I don't know if I put that in there last time. Okay, I didn't put fresh garlic, but I did put garlic powder in here last time. And that's why I'm glad I wrote it all down, so I totally forgot. Put some oregano in here and some garlic powder. And thank you so much, Angela. Angela said nice. Yes. We got our pack. Our pack is done. Now we're finishing up our butter. We got our barbecue sauce. Our barbecue sauce is pretty much ready to go. And tomorrow, if I need to, I can cook it some more. But the main point of today is we finna fry this right here. And we finna see what it's hidden for. I got some more packs prepped out. So tomorrow I just gotta cook them. Let me show you what I like to do. Take a little butter, we're gonna drizzle that on there. And my bad, y'all. Phone getting hot. Take some butter, we're gonna drizzle it on here. I'm gonna get the sauce up out of here. We'll finish that tomorrow. This is the main important part. This right here. Let me get it. And then I put the lid on this butter, and tomorrow, just reheat it, and then it's ready to go. Turn all this stuff off. Pretty hot. I gotta. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're prepping out for our barbecue mukbang for tomorrow. And we made some shrimp boil packs, but I had some left over. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and cook it and eat it in front of them so y'all know how good it is. Here we go. There's our potato. Putting it in a little bit of that butter, oh, baby. That butter. Mmm. Mmm. Hot too, baby. Ranger sausage, dipping in that butter. Look. Woo, that's good. Oh my goodness. Taste that Cajun seasoning. Shrimp. I normally like to use a tail on shrimp, but my sister gave me this. It was free. Beggars can't be choosers. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now this, Big Bank approved. Got potato in there. Look at that. Look at that. You got the butter. Woo! Okay, so tomorrow we got our packs prepped out. All we gotta do is put them in the oven. 50 minutes to an hour or until the potatoes are soft. 400 degrees. Make a little butter on the side. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Um, I don't have any in this pack, but the other packs have it. The corn. That corn is so good. And this is why my sister, that's why Toya was begging me to make these again because they're freaking bomb. Delicious. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Just the potatoes with the Old Bay, the Cajun seasoning. It's just, and look how tender this potato is. It literally broke apart in the butter. That's how tender this is. Oh my goodness. Subscribe to the channel. It's that Big Bang Cooking. Mm-mm-mm. So good. I honestly feel like these packs are better than the first time I made them. Mouth watering. Mm-mm-mm. Alright, y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all want some? My man is at. Hey, Trauma, what's going on? Okay, Angela said, what does reindeer sausage taste like? It's really good. It doesn't, it tastes, there is pork in it, but you don't get a ton of pork flavor. It's kind of like a milder meat, but it's really good. It's hard for me to explain. I don't even know anything that tastes like this. But what's up, Trauma? What you doing up? What you doing up? Okay, so I got a shrimp. I ate it, Trauma. Why? How you can come in here late, Trauma, after I done ate it all? But it was a shrimp boil foil packet. So I had potatoes, shrimp, reindeer sausage, onions, and then the other ones have corn on the cob, and then I baked it in the oven in this little foil pack. It got some Old Bay seasoning, some Cajun seasoning on there, some salt and pepper, and then I'm dipping it in my seafood butter. Just think seafood boil without the crab is what this tastes like. And it's perfect because everyone can just grab a pack. You got potatoes, you got your shrimp in there, you got your sausage in there. Mm-mm-mm. Trauma, it's okay though. Trauma, I'm glad you're here. Trauma is a busy man. You know why Trauma's a busy man? Because he always on live. So I'll be happy when you come up in here and you got time to stop and holler at your girl. This is better than the first time I made it. It's way better. Maybe I'm just hungry. I got shrimp here. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look. I'm breaking all the rules. So I can show y'all what it is, food game. I'm breaking all the rules for y'all. But I already ate this much. I'm about to keep going, right? It was so good, Trauma. And I wish I could share it with y'all. You know I would. Especially you, Trauma, You can go ahead and put your order in. I'll make you whatever you want. I actually really like cooking. I don't mind cooking. I don't have a problem with doing dishes. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people be like, I ain't cooking for nobody. Who you gonna cook for? Who you gonna cook for? But yeah, some people have a problem cooking. I don't have a problem with like cooking and cleaning. I actually like it, and that's how I got this YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. Yo, I'm gonna have like the instant itis. I'm actually mad at myself for only making one of these. And the other ones I'm gonna make tomorrow, but I wish I would have cooked 2 of them. So I'm feeling that, yeah, I don't have a problem with cooking. It's weird because some people don't want to do nothing in life. It's like, hey, yeah, I don't have a problem cooking and cleaning. I go to work. Because this is work for me, so it's cool. Alright, Angela, thank you so much for coming through, and I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to have the official season 4. Hold on, y'all. Oh my gosh, that was so good. I'm mad. See, this is the only thing. After I cook, I might take a picture or 2. But it makes me sad when I see the pictures. Because I already ate it. You know what I'm saying? So, that is really, really good. Looking forward to eating the rest of that tomorrow. And Paul, Gil, I had a shrimp foil packet. And I ate the whole thing. It was so good. And I made a seafood butter to go with it. Delicious. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna have it's like something. I feel like something in my eye. We're gonna have. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. I'm full. I got the itis now. We have to close this out. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna do steak, ribs. We got chicken. We're gonna do some hot dogs for the kids. We have the foil package. I made homemade barbecue sauce, so we got that. My sister's gonna come through with the mac and cheese, baked beans, and the coleslaw. We are having a feast tomorrow, okay? And we're gonna feed anybody that comes by and says they want a plate. We are never stingy over food in my family because we know that what we give out, we'll get it back. And y'all can look at me. I ain't going hungry. I ain't even worried about it. So with any food that's left over, we're gonna give it to the neighborhood, and then from there we will feed the homeless. And happy birthday, God. Happy birthday. So yes, and then sorry y'all, there's like something in my eye I feel. It's that good food I got. I'm tired, my eyes twitching. But so tomorrow we will continue to cook our barbecue sauce, which is right here. We're homemade barbecue sauce, and we're letting that cook on the stove, letting that sugar break down. We got our butter. I'm gonna put the lid on this. Dang, I am so mad that I did not get 2 of those, but I only needed 1. That was so delicious. So steak, ribs, chicken. We're gonna have some hot dogs for the kids, baked beans, mac and cheese, coleslaw. We got some rolls also. You know what we don't have? A dessert. But we probably don't even need one, to be honest. Oh, and then we're gonna have the shrimp foil packs. And I have actually made those before on this channel, but I'm making them again because Toya has been asking for them ever since she tried them the first time. You guys, after this live stream, leave a comment down below. I will be posting the recipes in here probably tomorrow, and I'll be setting up the live streams for tomorrow. What I want to do tomorrow is have breakfast. If the plan changes, I'll let you guys know on my community wall. And then I want to do the season 4 kickoff of Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang, we primarily cook, we do interviews, and we talk about food. Time for tea is where we sip our tea and we talk about people. We talk about celebrities, politics, food news, and just trending topics. So, and then on Sundays, we got the Foodie Gang Food Panel featuring the Empty Stomach Podcast, where we sit up and we talk about food. If you know this, everything I do is about food, so there we go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next one. We've been up here for 2.5 hours. My first live stream that I did today was 4 hours. Second one, 2.5 hours. This one, 2.5 hours. Y'all have gotten a lot of my time today here at YouTube. Shout out to Arnell, the sponsor of the show. And yes, I do eat oxtails. I actually made an oxtail boil. It was so delicious. Oxtails, potatoes, onions, corn on the cob. It was so freaking delicious. Oh my, y'all gotta check it out. But yeah, that's all I got for this. The next episode will be the official kickoff of season 4. This is just the pre-show where we are prepping, and I did a little taste test for y'all. I made the shrimp foil packet so y'all can see what it, or the shrimp boil foil packet. It got a long name. I made it for y'all. I tried it for you guys so y'all can see how delicious it is. Follow me on my social media platforms. Shout out to the sponsor of the show. I'll see y'all on the next one. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you like shrimp or what you want to see me eat at the park, the lake, or outside. Let me know something. All right, y'all. I'm bad here. And no, I don't use crab oil. I kind of mix together my own seasonings, like Cajun seasoning. I use Old Bay. But I have seen the crab oil, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think it's nasty or anything. I just tend to always have Old Bay. I always have Cajun seasoning, so I just make my own seasoning blend. And hey, Kina, we are just on the way out, y'all. Just on the way out. But scroll back. We're prepping for our season 4 barbecue mukbang. This is part 2. We've had, we did the first prep video. I was really getting the meat ready. This episode, I was working on the sauces, and I was working on the shrimp boil package, and we were just hanging out, y'all. But I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, I am your host, and this is Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bang. I'll see y'all on the next one. Foodie gang gang gang. Foodie gang gang gang.